Barrett to throw. End zone. Touchdown.
J.T. Barrett with some running room. My goodness. The touch on the pass. Perfect from Barrett.
J.T. Barrett is good enough to join us now, the all-decade quarterback from the Big Ten. Let's start with this. Let's go back to early on. You play football for 1 year in Columbus, and then you're named a captain. What was that like after only 1 year of playing college ball?
It was, I didn't really think about it at the time. It was more so just trying to make sure that I was doing my part as a teammate, really just grinding hard and doing whatever it takes to prove to the guys that, you can count on me, when times get going. So with that was kind of my mindset, working hard. And then as far as like captain leadership, that kind of came later. But at first it was just trying to go hard for the guys.
What was your relationship like with Urban Meyer? Because he loved you as a leader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and Coach Meyer were close. I think, the different, like his whole environment, the culture there, that was something that really drew me to Ohio State, and the reason why we went there, part of the reason why I went there. And so, everything that he was able to do, we were able to do, contribute to the culture and just the appreciation for that. And I think we both ultimately wanted to win ball games. And so I was willing to do whatever it takes, and he was willing to do whatever it takes.
Got 2 more, win the game right here. One more.
So it was just that same common goal that I think we all had, that, had that love for Coach Meyer.
He's a mildly competitive guy, just a little.
Mildly competitive? That's one way to put it.
You also made a lot of plays whenever you guys played Michigan. How does it feel to be the only OSU QB to go 4-0 against them?
It feels good. That was the thing. It was, Coach Meyer would say, we don't lose. Like, that was the thing. Like, you got to do everything in your possible being to make sure that we come on top, right? So with that, it was not just me, but everybody, So to be 4-0 against Team Up North, and also the guys I play with, for us not to lose against Team Up North, that's something that, we're going to carry for that forever, for sure.
Wait, what do you mean Urban Meyer said don't lose? That's terrible motivational tactic.
Yeah, but it wasn't like don't lose, but it was like everything was I'm trying to think the best way to put it. It was more so like, the responsibility of, playing in this game, the people before you that were able to play at Ohio State, the state of Ohio. It was more so like a responsibility. Like, we can't lose this game because it matters to so many people. And so that was more so the mind frame of it's a responsibility and we got to do our best in order to come out on top.
Well, one of those games, I think it was 2016, there was an infamous ending. You weren't short, right?
Yeah, I say they like to say I was short. We won a game. I don't know. Yeah, it was that was a crazy time, and it was one of those things. Like, when I first did it, it was confident that I was like, man, I made it. Then you start looking at the replay, and then you start thinking, he's like, well, did I? And then I was like, well, that's for them to make the call. I got to work on the next play. And then that's when I kind of put it out of my head. But it was it was some nervous butterflies in there for sure.
Because I'm just telling you, if I'm a Michigan fan right now, I'm watching this and going, Mike Hall very clearly said, you weren't short, were you? And then JT just kind of danced around and didn't really answer it.
No, I'm just saying that, there's been, there was evidence that I was across the line. I'm just saying that one could say that I was short, but that doesn't matter now.
Right, doesn't matter. I'm sure you satisfied Michigan fans.
Yeah.
Can you fully grasp that you are not just the all-decade quarterback of the Big Ten? You're the only one. There's one QB that got voted, and it's you.
Oh, yeah, I did not know that. No, that is pretty crazy. You think about the quarterbacks at that time. Connor Cook was obviously a baller, been at Michigan State. Trace McSorley at Penn State. So that is pretty crazy. Grateful for sure. I understand that At the time we were at Ohio State, there was some ballers at QB for sure.
Well, that includes you, sir. J.T. Barrett, 10th quarterback of the decade. Congratulations on the honor, and thanks for talking to us, man.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.